Now turn to section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about the role of behavioral economics in marketing strategies.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
Behavioral economics is transforming the way businesses develop marketing strategies by analyzing how consumers make decisions. Unlike traditional economics, which assumes people always make rational choices, behavioral economics recognizes that emotions, cognitive biases, and social influences play a significant role in purchasing behavior. Companies use these insights to design more effective marketing campaigns, improve customer engagement, and drive sales. One key principle of behavioral economics in marketing is the power of framing. The way information is presented significantly affects consumer decisions. For example, a product labeled as 90% fat-free is more appealing than one described as 10% fat, even though both mean the same thing. Marketers use positive framing to highlight benefits and increase sales. Another widely used concept is the scarcity effect. People tend to place higher value on products that seem limited in supply. Phrases like "only a few left in stock" or "limited time offer" create urgency and encourage impulse buying. This principle is evident in flash sales, ticket bookings, and exclusive product launches. Social proof is another powerful tool in marketing strategies. Consumers are more likely to trust a product or service if they see others endorsing it. Reviews, testimonials, and influencer marketing take advantage of this tendency by showing how others have benefited from a purchase. Companies leverage customer ratings and user-generated content to build credibility and attract more buyers. Behavioral economics also explains loss aversion, where people fear losing something more than they desire gaining something of equal value. Marketers apply this by offering risk-free trials, money-back guarantees, or "act now before prices go up" messages to push consumers toward making a decision. Additionally, the decoy effect influences pricing strategies. When presented with three options, consumers tend to choose the middle-priced one, especially if a slightly worse but similarly priced option exists. Companies use this tactic to guide customers toward higher profit items. In conclusion, behavioral economics has revolutionized marketing by revealing how psychological factors influence consumer decisions. By applying principles like framing, scarcity, social proof, loss aversion, and the decoy effect, businesses can craft persuasive marketing campaigns that drive customer engagement and sales. Understanding human behavior allows companies to not only sell more effectively but also build stronger relationships with their customers.
That is the end of section 4. Now, you have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about how social enterprises address social issues.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
Social enterprises are transforming the way businesses contribute to solving societal challenges. Unlike traditional businesses that focus primarily on profit, social enterprises operate with a dual purpose, generating revenue while addressing social and environmental problems. They bridge the gap between nonprofit organizations and commercial enterprises, using innovative business models to create lasting change. One of the most significant ways social enterprises address social issues is through economic empowerment. Many of these enterprises create job opportunities for marginalized communities, such as refugees, people with disabilities, or low-income workers. By providing stable employment, skills training, and fair wages, they help individuals gain financial independence and improve their quality of life. Another crucial role of social enterprises is promoting sustainability. Many operate in sectors such as renewable energy, waste management, and ethical fashion, reducing environmental harm while offering eco-friendly alternatives. For example, enterprises that recycle plastic waste into useful products not only generate income but also combat pollution. Access to essential services is another area where social enterprises make a difference. In many developing countries, lack of healthcare, clean water, and education remains a challenge. Social enterprises step in by offering affordable solutions, such as low-cost medical care, solar-powered electricity, and mobile education programs. Unlike charities that rely on donations, these businesses generate their own income, making their impact more sustainable. Social enterprises also foster innovation. By focusing on creative problem solving, they develop new technologies and services that address societal needs more efficiently. For example, fintech social enterprises provide microloans and digital banking services to underserved populations, helping them participate in the formal economy. Despite their benefits, social enterprises face challenges such as funding constraints, legal barriers, and the difficulty of balancing profit with purpose. However, as awareness grows, more investors and consumers are supporting socially responsible businesses, encouraging their expansion. In conclusion, social enterprises play a vital role in addressing social and environmental issues while maintaining financial sustainability. By blending business principles with a commitment to positive change, they provide scalable and long-term solutions to some of the world's most pressing problems.
That is the end of Section 4. Now, you have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to Section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about how literature reflects social movements.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
Literature has long been a mirror of society, capturing the essence of historical, political, and cultural transformations. Social movements, from civil rights struggles to environmental activism, have found expression in poetry, novels, plays, and essays, shaping public discourse and inspiring change. Through storytelling, literature amplifies marginalized voices, critiques injustices, and offers visions of a better future. One of the most significant ways literature reflects social movements is by documenting lived experiences. Writers use fiction and nonfiction to illustrate the realities of oppression, resistance, and resilience. For example, during the civil rights movement in the United States, authors like James Baldwin and Toni Morrison used literature to expose the deep-seated racism embedded in American society. Their works not only informed readers but also fueled activism by humanizing the struggles of African Americans. Another powerful function of literature is its ability to challenge dominant narratives. In times of political unrest, literature often serves as a form of protest. Dystopian novels like George Orwell's 1984 and Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale critique authoritarianism and gender oppression, respectively, warning society about the dangers of unchecked power. These works resonate across generations, reinforcing the importance of vigilance in protecting democracy and human rights. Social movements also influence the themes and styles of literature. For example, feminist movements have inspired a wave of feminist literature that redefines gender roles and questions traditional patriarchal structures. Authors such as Virginia Woolf and Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie have used their writings to highlight gender inequality and advocate for women's rights, shaping contemporary debates on feminism. Moreover, literature serves as a historical archive, preserving the voices of those who might otherwise be forgotten. Narratives emerging from anti-colonial struggles, LGBTQ rights movements, and labor protests provide first-hand accounts of societal shifts. By reading these texts, future generations gain insight into the battles fought for equality, justice, and freedom. Literature is more than just storytelling, it is a powerful force that reflects, critiques, and shapes social movements. By capturing historical struggles, amplifying silenced voices, and challenging oppressive systems, literature remains an essential tool for social change, inspiring readers to think critically and take action.
That is the end of Section 4. Now, you have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to Section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about the evolution of animation in global cinema.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
Animation has come a long way from simple hand-drawn sketches to highly sophisticated digital productions that shape the global film industry. Over the decades, animation has evolved in terms of technology, storytelling, and cultural impact, becoming a dominant force in entertainment worldwide. From early silent films to modern CGI masterpieces, animation has continuously pushed the boundaries of visual storytelling. The journey of animation began in the early 20th century with hand-drawn techniques. Pioneers like Winsor McCay and Walt Disney revolutionized the industry with frame-by-frame animation. Disney's Steamboat Willie, 1928, introduced synchronized sound, while Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, 1937, proved that feature-length animated films could be commercially successful. During this period, traditional 2D animation became the standard, with studios like Warner Brothers and MGM producing iconic characters such as Bugs Bunny and Tom Jerry. The next major shift came with the rise of stop-motion and clay animation. Films like King Kong, 1933, and The Nightmare Before Christmas, 1993, showcased the artistic possibilities of frame-by-frame manipulation of physical models. At the same time, Japanese anime emerged as a global phenomenon, with studios like Studio Ghibli producing visually stunning and emotionally rich films such as Spirited Away, 2001. Anime introduced unique styles and storytelling techniques that differed from Western animation, making a lasting impact on the industry. The biggest revolution in animation came with the introduction of computer-generated imagery, CGI. Pixar's Toy Story, 1995, became the first fully CGI animated feature film, proving that digital animation could rival traditional hand-drawn techniques. CGI quickly became the industry standard, with companies like DreamWorks, Disney, and Illumination dominating the global market. Today, motion capture, artificial intelligence, and virtual reality are pushing animation even further, creating lifelike characters and immersive experiences. Beyond entertainment, animation has expanded into education, marketing, and even healthcare, demonstrating its versatility. As technology advances, animation will continue evolving, blending creativity with innovation to captivate audiences across the globe.